We're here with the Ford Racing Tech car, and a lot of people are saying, man, the speeds are so much faster here at Talladega. Well, folks, let me give you one example of what's going on here. The cool thing about what NASCAR's done this year, to be able to get speed back in these race cars, not only have they opened up the restrictor plate, but they've also taken away as far as rear spoiler is concerned. Now, normally when we go to the racetrack, this is the size spoiler we're running. Much bigger on the corners, down 1 inch, even in the center compared to what we run every other racetrack besides the super speedways, and especially here at Talladega. And one of the major concerns has to be this makes the car a lot harder to drive also. And also there might be a safety issue. So NASCAR has increased in this area alone. This is what they call the shark fin. This is a way they keep the race cars on the racetrack and when they turn them sideways in the event of an accident. So they've increased this to help complement the smaller spoiler. That way they get the speed as well as the safety out of this type of speedway package. Better for the drivers and a lot more fun for the fans. Here at Talladega, we got a big concern here today, folks. We're really worried about keeping these cars cool. At Daytona, NASCAR implemented a new cooling system for these guys on super speedway to try to break up the two-car tandems. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You look here at the front of the car. What we're seeing is this is normally the opening we run and take air into every other racetrack we go to. And we would do it here also if NASCAR would allow that. But today, what are we doing? This right here is where the opening is. We're using this opening right here in the center of the bumper. What does that mean? When you get up behind another car, the air will not flow into the radiator like it needs to, so the engine will overheat, forcing you to duck back out and take air to cool the engine back down. One of the things the teams are going to have to do, as well as the drivers, is watch their gauges because of this. This can get you in a lot of trouble. What I'm referring to, here's a normal gauge panel. You can see the water temperature, about 230 degrees. That's okay. Water pressure, that's where it needs to be, 25, 26 pounds. That's really good. But when you do this, you stick in behind somebody too long, all of a sudden the water temperature goes up. You may wind up losing water pressure. What does that mean? You got to get back out, cool it down, or you have to wind up doing like Matt Kenseth did and come to pit road and make these gauges go back normal. If you do that, well, you may wind up in victory lane.